Hi guys! So you already know what time it is. Today I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Ask Kirby. If you guys didn't know, Ask Kirby is this app where people come on here to basically listen about people's advice, give advice, hear advice, and basically listen to people make a fool of themselves and ask genuine advice. Shit, and sometimes it's the most interesting thing to just scroll through, listen to people say the craziest shit just for my entertainment while I'm in traffic. One girl came on here saying, I need advice on prostitution. I'm trying to make some extra money. I've looked for jobs and didn't have any luck whatsoever. So I want to try prostitution. Do anybody know any websites looking for prostitutes? Well, I mean, hey, if you want to sell that pum pum for a real nigga, do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, I don't believe in slut shaming. Really, basically, just come on here to talk your shit and be who you are and ask for your advice anonymously. So yeah, check out Ask Kirby.
Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, my loves. It's Destin Troyce, and you're watching TROYCE TV. Now today I wanted to dedicate this video and talk about everything that's wrong with rappers in 2019. As I talk about that, I'm going to be enjoying my Patti LaBelle peach cobbler, and I'm basically going to be going in and explaining and, you know, giving my opinion about the whole Juice WRLD situation, because I'm sure a lot of you guys know that we unfortunately lost Juice WRLD, the 21-year-old rapper. Most of you guys might know him from this song. And, you know, I wasn't really a fan of his music. I more so just know him from Lucid Dreams, so I don't know much about his music. So when people were asking me, give your thoughts, give your thoughts, give your thoughts, I'm like, well, I don't listen to this person. I'm not going to be fake as fuck and say, we lost a good one. Because y'all know some YouTubers about that life. They fake as fuck. They've never reacted to this motherfucker's music videos. They've never followed, even celebrities. Like, celebrities never follow Juice WRLD. They never follow this person, that person. Like, I see this all the time. Celebrities that never even followed, blasted, posted, or promoted the person that just passed away. And boom, all of a sudden it's, damn, R.I.P. to the real one. Come on, bitch, really? Like, are you really saying R.I.P. because you genuinely give a fuck about this person and their family? Or are you just saying R.I.P. just because you genuinely just want some fucking likes and views? Like, I see this all the time. Like, I see rappers out here going live and, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to pay your respects, but it's another thing to just, you know, capitalize off of it in a sense where you're just doing it for likes, views, and retweets, when in reality you never even follow this person or pay this person any mind. But that's a whole nother video. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna be going in on this video, and for all y'all sensitive bitches who are gonna be like, oh, you shouldn't say that, bitch, I'll say what the fuck I want because it's my shit, okay? This is, you know, it's late at night right now, so I'm all the way turned up. I'm annoyed and stressed out because I've been working on my podcast, and it's like midnight right now, so I'm be enjoying my coconut milk too. So I really want to talk about how rappers perpetuate the whole y'all do it too, don't lie, there's a little bit left, I'm just finishing it, don't worry. Anyways, I just want to talk about the fact that a lot of rappers promote and perpetuate the whole lean and Xanny thing. Like, a lot of this is the same rappers who talk about R.I.P. Juice or R.I.P. this person or R.I.P. this person when this person dies from drugs. Rather, it was Lil Peep or Juice WRLD or Mac Miller. It's just like, y'all are the same rappers who are still going to promote it and play it in y'all music. Like, y'all are the ones who are still going to perpetuate it. Like, for crying out fucking loud, like, Billie Eilish isn't even a fucking rapper, and she has a whole song called Xanny, which I fucking love. And then you got Future, the Migos out here rapping about Percocet, and then you got Cardi B rapping about popping mollies and shit. And it's ridiculous how many rappers, the same rappers who say R.I.P. are the same people who will still promote it. And let me tell you something. If y'all are over the age of at least 18, y'all remember the whole Molly epidemic. Let's call it that. So there was like a whole kind of Molly epidemic where, y'all remember when that song came out, Trinidad James? Pop the Molly, I'm sweating. It's like ever since that song came out, like, I literally started seeing people like pop them shits all the time, like in school. Like, even in school, like, I know this one bitch, her name was Shauna. She was literally out here selling lean in school. And don't get me wrong, I'm guilty of, my friend was like, oh, you want to sip? I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I want to sip too. Because I was fucking 15 and stupid as fuck. Because it's one of those things where it's just like, a lot of times kids succumb to peer pressure, and a lot of people don't want to fucking admit it, but a lot of times we do, and we're impressionable, even at the age of fucking 15, 16, 17 years old. Like, where a lot of us are fucking impressionable at that age. And I remember this girl, she was selling lean in school. It was like cough syrup or some shit, and basically she was going around because she was prescribed to it because she had like a headache, and I don't know, I think she had like a chronic illness, but basically she was really out here like emptying out spring water bottles, filling the water bottles like a little bit at the bottom, and then she was legit selling like basically a shot of like cough syrup and lean for like $20 a damn bottle. Like, she was legit selling this shit. And it's crazy because I'm over here like, oh damn, that's so cool. Like, everybody just like, oh, where's she at? Where's she at? Like, people were legit buying this shit from her. And it's almost insane because a lot of these rappers who will scream RIP, like, oh damn, a real one, a lot of them are the same ones who are still out here promoting this bullshit. And it's insane because this is how I feel about the N-word, for example. When it comes to the N-word, for example, ooh, look at this peach cobbler. When it comes to things like the N-word, like, I know a lot of people are very like iffy about it. You know, white people can't say it, Latinos can say it, only blacks can say it, so on and so forth. And me personally, I'm a very firm believer in, listen, once the cool kids stop saying it, everybody will stop saying it. You feel me? It's one of those things. It's like do-rags. Like, when do-rags were popping back in the early 2000s, and rappers like Nelly was wearing them shits all the fucking time. Even when peasy-headed rappers be wearing them shits, boom, white people want to wear it. People who literally it's not even built for their hair will legit wear it. So you feel me? So it's one of those things where I feel like when the cool kids stop, that's when people will like really understand. Because it's almost insane like how a lot of our favorite rappers don't speak on sex trafficking. A lot of our favorite rappers don't speak on, you know, colorism. And a lot of our favorite rappers don't speak on, a lot of them don't care to speak on social issues. Maybe back in the 90s, like, a lot of rappers were always speaking on it. But like, now it's like, that just doesn't sell anymore. Like, notice how now the new wave of rappers just don't speak about these social issues that need to be spoken about. Back then, when we had like the Tupacs and shit, when we had like the, you know, the people who were speaking on real shit, they were the ones who were like exercising their platform to speak on social issues. And now it seems like every rapper is just talking about some, I want to pop a Xan, I want to pop a Molly, I want to get some Percocets. Like, Future literally has a whole fucking song called Molly Percocet that all y'all bitches watching this are guilty of singing along to. Shit, even me. We got people naming their projects after drugs because it's what sells. Negativity is what sells. And it's crazy how a lot of these same rappers and these same celebrities will literally sit up here and say, blogs and the media, they fake, they negative, or they hate negative things. And it's just like, bitch, you can't sit up here and say you hate negative things. Like, for example, Cardi B, she's the queen of saying, oh, the blogs, they so fake and they toxic. But I'm just like, bitch, make it make sense. But you're out here literally rapping, fucking get some money. You're literally rapping, talking about how you literally just, like, you're popping pills and shit. You on that good shit. Like, rappers are just always doing that fuck shit. Like the Migos and Lil Wayne, and no one ever holds these rappers accountable. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the N-word. It's almost insane because I rarely ever see a rapper speak on who can say the N-word and who can't say the N-word. So for me, when it comes to the N-word and when it comes to certain things, I'm just like, look, it starts with the rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where the rappers perpetuate all this fucked up shit and people just eat it all in. And I'm guilty of making a lot of these rappers famous. We're all guilty of making a lot of these rappers famous. Hot. This shit just came out the oven. But anywho, and I really just want to speak on, you know, the Juice WRLD situation. And for those of you guys who are wondering, you know, how he did pass, he passed because basically he was trying to put a lot of pills down his throat because he was anxious because, you know, he was flying into Chicago on his private jet with his posse and everything. Once he landed, boom, the police was waiting for him. And once they saw the police were waiting for them, his whole team, him, they were basically trying to hide shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was literally pounds of weed. Like, TMZ leaked the picture that the police officers took of pounds of weed, like fucking 70 pounds of weed. And that don't look like something that people could smoke in the weekend, considering that he's probably only in Chicago for the weekend, because you know rappers travel a lot. That looks like something that he's probably selling, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because a lot of these rappers be traveling with a lot of their posse, and a lot of their posse members be out here raping girls. A lot of their posse members be out here fucking selling drugs and like recruiting girls to sex trafficking, kidnapping girls. Like, you always hear about girls signing NDAs. Let me tell y'all something. I can't stress this far enough. Young girls out there, grown women, I don't care what you are, man, woman, whatever you are, please, if you have to go to a party and sign an NDA, yeah, don't go in there. Don't go in there. I don't give a fuck who has free liquor. I don't give a fuck what famous person is in there. If you gotta sign an NDA, don't go in there. Like, I was watching a YouTube video the other day about this girl who said that she legit had somebody try to pressure her into signing an NDA and tried to pressure her into giving up her phone in order for her to enter the party.
Two of my friends, I can't remember who this party was for. It was some mansion party though. And I will never forget, at the door, he was like, I'll trade you your phone for a shot. And I was like, how about you just give me the shot and I keep my phone? And he told me, no, it's you give me the phone and take this shot and you can come in, or you don't come in. And
so it's fucking real out here. And who knows what bad intentions these people have. You know what I'm saying? Like, this happens all the time. Like, a lot of celebrities, a lot of people who are part of, a lot of these celebrities, a lot of these entertainers, believe it or not, a lot of them are in on these sex trafficking rings. A lot of them are in on these, you know, these drug cartels. And it's just like, damn. And it's crazy because we ended up losing Juice WRLD because he was trying to hide all these things that he had on him because he didn't want to go to jail. And now look, like, now he's not around. And it's crazy because now we got gynecology conspiracyists trying to make shit up just for some views and some clicks. Check this out.
Juice WRLD just died, and I'm not trying to make fun of his death, but it's crazy how many little things connect here, okay? Juice WRLD died of a seizure. Now, if we look at this TikTok trend, people would act like they have a seizure over his song. Now, to the lyrics of All Girls Are the Same, he says, I'm a jealous boy, I really feel like John Lennon. John Lennon died on December 8th. So did Juice WRLD. Now, we look at Juice WRLD's age, 21 years old, okay? You look at the lyrics of Legends, we ain't making it past 21. Okay, crazy. All these little connections. Now, the real kicker, in 2017, he tweeted out this: my goal is to get overly famous, shine for a couple years, then fake my death. Not trying to make fun of him, but is he really dead?
This is what happened to Juice WRLD. This is, okay, listen. Officers that were on the scene, right? My buddy's dad, he's an officer in Chicago. He's friends with the officers that were on scene with Juice WRLD. This is how I know the evidence. Juice WRLD flew from California with 80 pounds of weed to Chicago Midway Airport on his private jet. You can't do that. 80 pounds of weed is 35 years in jail minimum, okay? Somebody along the way, along the flight, snitched on Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD then found out that he was snitched on. Somebody must have told him that he got snitched on. I don't know how he found out. Juice WRLD was not going to go to jail for 35 years. He was guilty. It was his plane, his weed. Okay. Juice WRLD then proceeds on video at the airport. Okay. It's evidence, so I don't have the video, but this is from the officer. The officer said this. He pulled something out of his pocket, put it in his mouth. He then proceeded to have a seizure and die. Okay, I know it's sad. I'm not trying to get clout, and I'm not capping. That is what happened.
This whole thing with Juice WRLD is a shit show. Let me tell you something. This is me personally. Every time I find out a rap passes away, it's very depressing. Like, I don't want to go on social media. I don't go on Instagram. I don't want to go on Twitter, because there's going to be a whole bunch of random celebrities reposting constantly reposting pictures. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if it's just me, but that somewhat annoys me because it's so depressing, one. And two, a lot of them are only doing it for likes, views, and to promote something. Like, it was very annoying. I also found it annoying when 6ix9ine constantly kept posting XXXTentacion, because I'm sure a lot of y'all know what happened when X was gone. And y'all know people talked about that shit for like 2 weeks, and it was a really, really big deal. Like, there was over 5 million tweets about it. It was a big deal. It was depressing. Like, I was literally having anxiety when that happened. And then you had like so many rappers constantly going on live talking about it and addressing it, and was like especially fucking Mr. Teriyaki 69, who's locked up with Bill Cosby. But now it's not time for jokes. But anyways, he was out here doing so many posts saying, "Oh man, you know, X, like, he was there for me." It's like this makes me not want to troll no more. Meanwhile, he's out here calling hits on people, getting people's tour buses shot up, and I'm just like, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't take a lot of these goofy ass rappers seriously. And it's perfectly fine to separate the art from the artist. Some of these artists just make fucking good music, and that just is what it is. But at the same time, I don't think these rappers should be hypocritical and speak on an issue that they perpetuate. Like, it's just like, how can you straight up say, like, damn, like, that's terrible, like, nah, like, you know, another one of us is gone. But I'm just like, but you're still gonna make another music talking about how you fucked two people at the same time, how you legit put a Molly in somebody's drink, and how you legit like are drinking dirty Sprite. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids nowadays are literally just getting cough syrup from their grandparents or getting cough syrup from their plugs, pouring a whole bunch of that shit in their Sprite, and then everyone just wants to do the whole double cup like thing. Like, it's so surreal to me. And me personally, I'm a firm believer in a lot of these rappers who do drugs and stuff. I've never had an addiction before, but it's really as easy as just putting the shit down. And I know it's until it happens to you, you don't know how it feels. But put the fucking drugs down if you're gonna be out here saying R.I.P. to the one person that passed away, or even if you're a viewer or a fan, put the fucking drugs down. Like, what's with the, like, come on, like what's with the fucking, oh man, that's sad, that's terrible, like, we lost a real one. Anyways, I'm about to go to this party and turn up and pop some Xans and do some Percocets and sniff some coke off this bitch titties and fuck this fat bitch and, you know, sniff some coke off her ass. I'm just like make it make sense. And honestly, when I was in high school, I never even like succumbed to a lot of these peer pressures. Only maybe like a few times. Like, a lot of times, like I thought it was cool to like be a pothead and shit. Like, I thought that was so cool because all the cool kids were doing it. And then boom, fast forward to now, all them cool kids who were constantly smoking weed when I was in the 7th, 6th, 8th grade. Most of these motherfuckers is teen parents who ain't got no accolades and haven't done shit with their lives and are already in their mid-20s. No offense if you're one of those people watching, but it's kind of true. A lot of them are the same people who legit like have nothing to fall back on, no education, do nothing all day but sit on their porch and fucking smoke all day, which is nothing wrong with fucking smoking weed. It's just one of those things where if you're doing it all the time and you're not doing anything else but your life, it's just like, come on now. Like, I'm a firm believer in it is just as easy as just putting the fucking drugs down. Like, I know people say, oh, you don't know how hard it is. It's not that damn hard. Put the shit down. But that's just my observation of it. I don't know. I'm just a firm believer in tough love, and I just think it's that easy. But then again, it's not that easy. So I respect if anyone doesn't agree with me when I say that. But don't be out here saying R.I.P. to your fave when you are a part of the problem. Whether you're a rapper or whether you're a fan who was influenced to do Xans. Now, me, the only thing I've ever done was smoke weed, and I don't even like it. Like, I've smoked weed before and I literally don't like it. Like, I don't care for it. I've done it like probably this many times in my entire life. And plus, I probably, and then when I was in high school, when that girl was selling bottled shots of fucking lean all over the school campus, like, I probably just took like a small little sip of that, and then that was about it. And then whatchamacallit, and then what else? And then I did Adderall one time when I was in high school, but that was it. But Adderall is literally like a study drug that gets prescribed to you, and I took one literally just to pass a final exam, and my ass still fucking failed, which was some bullshit because I paid $25 for that damn Adderall, and that bitch owed me money. April, I know you fucking watching this. No offense, got love for you, girl, but you really scammed me. But real shit though, like, it's really fucking annoying. It's really, really annoying. It's crazy because the drug market is huge. A lot of these politicians are on it. A lot of these rappers are in on it. A lot of them are involved with drug cartels. A lot of them are involved with sex trafficking rings. Because these are big markets. Like, people love doing fucked up shit. Like, people have guilty pleasures. Let's just put it that way. But we gotta hold our entertainers accountable, and we gotta hold ourselves accountable. I'm just saying. And I wanna know, are there people out there who could genuinely say, I'm a part of the problem for fueling and streaming these songs, or am I part of the problem for genuinely like doing drugs as well? Because it's one thing to listen to the song. You know, a song is a song. Anybody can interpret a song how they want, and no one's telling anyone who listens to a song to do drugs. Like, no one's saying, oh, you have to do it or you should do it. But if you do get pressured enough to do all this fuck shit, I don't want to see your ass saying R.I.P. Future, the Migos, Cardi B, Lil Wayne, all these rappers. I don't want to hear none of y'all saying R.I.P. I don't want to hear none of y'all saying, "Oh, they killed one of ours," and I'm just like, listen, you're just as bad. And you know, he died due to, like, you know, poor behavior, poor judgment. He thought that he could just choke all that stuff down and be like, "Alright, I'm good." Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like he made a poor decision. And you know, we do have to hold him accountable. I'm not trying to speak ill on the dead, like, but we do have to hold him accountable. His friends, his fucking environment. Although he's a grown ass man, it's almost insane how he had his own friends condoning his behavior, allowing all these drugs, and like, it was also guns on this fucking private plane. Like, guns. Like, you can go to real jail for having these guns, and a lot of times, I'm sure a lot of them weren't documented and had. I'm sure a lot of them were just like stolen or just bought from overseas. Like, nah, and like, these were automated weapons. So just to sum up this video, I just want to say that before we chant RIP and try to, you know, tweet a hashtag or post an Instagram post just for likes and shock value, can we acknowledge that a lot of us are a part of the problem and your face are part of the problem? Now, I'm the king of saying separate the art from the artist. Some of these artists really don't be shit. Anyways, I know it's very, 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 very cliche, and I'm sure a lot of y'all grew up hearing this your entire lives, but don't do drugs. Drugs aren't funny. They ruin lives. And I know a lot of people are firm believers in when it comes to drugs, they have to do them shits because it helps with their anxiety. Like, oh no, I have to because my anxiety, or I need it for my anxiety, or it's just like, I feel like with me, when it comes to drugs and trying to cope, unless it's like prescribed and you're taking it in doses in a legal way, if you're just like taking pills every day, going out to the club, taking Xannies just to relax yourself, if you're doing it in a way where it's not healthy and you know a doctor wouldn't condone it, that's not right. Certain drugs are necessary for certain people. Like, if you're someone that has really, really bad headaches, or someone who like can never fucking sleep, like taking Xans, I understand taking them in doses, but like taking them shits for fun or taking them shits in big doses knowing damn well your doctor wouldn't condone that shit and they're not prescribed to you, it's just like, fuck, what was I saying again? I had a fucking brain fart. Let me think. Sorry, this fucking peach cobbler is good as shit. Let me think. Trying to cure your depression or trying to cure your anxiety or mental health with a profuse amount of drugs, with a heartbreak, I don't give a fuck what you're going through. Trying to cure your sickness and mental illness with a profuse amount of drugs that you know a doctor would never fucking recommend to you, you're part of the problem. And okay, I'm gonna just flat out say it. That's like trying to put a fucking bandage on a scar. Trying to fucking put a bandage on a damn scar, like, that's not gonna do anything. You feel me? Like, when it comes to scars, especially mental scars, trying to clothe it and patch it up with drugs, that's literally gonna ruin your fucking life. So please stay away from drugs. If you're gonna smoke weed in doses as well. Don't let drugs consume your life. And please, if you have anxiety, don't put yourself in a position where you feel like you need certain things. I mean, I'm a firm believer in dealing with your issues head on, because I take CBD chews, which is actually like way safe, and I got them from the farmer's market, and I only take like 2 a day, whatever it says it recommends on the damn, you know, box thing, and it helps. Honestly, if you have chronic anxiety, repeated anxiety, maybe you look into, you know, CBD, or if you are gonna smoke weed, do it in doses. Just be careful. Even though weed can't harm you, just be careful, because a lot of these things, you'll feel like you'll need them, or else like you'll feel like you have no purpose, and then you'll end up like somebody like Juice WRLD. Not trying to make that sound fucked up at all, but you'll really end up like Juice WRLD if you're in a position where you feel like you need drugs, like you need them right next to you, right by your side. And it was crazy because he was even rapping about how he needed these things, and it's all fucked up. It's all a shit show. And honestly, isn't it insane how we legit almost lost Lil Wayne several times? And Lil Wayne had like damn near 3 seizures. So did Rick Ross. So many people. This goes to show you that money doesn't buy happiness. Look at your faves. All the money in the world, still going through depression and anxiety and heartbreak. Money don't buy happiness. As cliche as it sounds, it definitely doesn't. People love to say, well, it'll buy my happiness. Well, yeah, but more money, more problems. Money don't buy happiness. And money can't fix a broken heart. Or a damaged person. But yeah. I think I'm pretty much done here. Like, I've noted out this video. I'm sure the comments about to be mad controversial. But I don't give a fuck. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram, y'all, because YouTube is tripping. And I would really appreciate you follow me on Instagram because that's where like I'm constantly posting and I update y'all. I keep y'all posted about new videos. So please be sure to follow me on Instagram. And also y'all, do me a favor and click the car marshal link because that's how it gets paid. And YouTube's been fucking with my money lately, and I'd really appreciate if y'all click that link because that's how I get paid. I get paid per click. So click that car marshal link. Click the hell out of it. Stay on the page for like a good couple of seconds. Search. Do all that because I need to get paid and pay these fucking bills. But yeah, that was that for this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Fuck. Troyce out this bitch. I'm sorry, boy. So I can't sing any songs anymore, 'cause YouTube won't let me. So I'm making it up as I go. Oh, yeah.